Yo, what is up, you guys? So today we're going to be covering 5.2.4 Lines in the Sand. And to be honest, I actually had a lot of trouble in this quest. So first and foremost, I recommend nothing below rank 4. Even when I was doing the fights with my rank 4 champions, a lot of them were like 200 hits plus. And with rank 5s, it's seriously a lot less, probably like around 100 hit combos. Anyways, the most difficult part about this quest, there's 3. 2 of them are fights, and one of them is the nodes. So there's the Magik fight, and then there's the Doctor Strange fight. And those 2 fights alone are difficult because they have both Masochism and Buffet. And if you guys know how Buffet works, it's Masochism is similar, except when they get a debuff, they gain health. And with the stacked Magik, you just lose so much health from Limbo that it's almost necessary. You need to bring a champion specifically for Magik. I thought maybe with Guillotine I would be able to land the special 2 and then just have herself kill herself with Limbo and Masochism and Buffet. But I found out that there's no way to tell apart Masochism and Buffet, so that's one of the other problems of this quest, and I'll list them on the screen. So the first problem with Buffet and Masochism is that you can't tell them apart for those 2 fights, and it makes it really difficult for when you want to land a certain special attack or whatever it is you're planning. The second problem is that this node makes Voodoo basically not entirely, but very useless, because I saw that I guess the way the node works is that it just nullifies all of them at a split second, and since he converts Loas all at once, they all get nullified. So if you get the power burn, it all gets nullified, so you don't even get 1 stack. And then if you do your even combo with special 1, they don't get poisoned at all. They just they'll just heal themselves at 5%. So that's one thing I noticed. Same thing with Quake. I thought with Quake I would be able to kill that Magik pretty easily. Some of you guys have seen in Lines War, or even some of my lance mates have seen, I usually take down rank 4 5-star Magik on mini boss with Quake. I do pretty well usually, but since concussion and stun they land at the same time, both of them were nullified, so Quake was basically useless. The other hard part is this Caltrops. So this whole lane is Caltrops, meaning you gotta use a bleed immune. No matter what path you take, you're gonna need a bleed immune, because either you take the lane that's all Caltrops, or you get to the boss and that's it's noted with Caltrops from Electra. Alright, so on screen I'm going to list the champions that I found most useful. So Magik was probably is probably one of the best. If you guys didn't know, well, I didn't know until recently when I used her in the quest. This was recorded a while ago, but her special 2 actually activates 2 power locks. So the first one will activate Masochism, so it'll get nullified, and then the second one, second hit of her special 2 will land it. Again, it's an 85% chance, so there's a 15% chance you won't get it, but either way, very good. If you're a good interceptor, Magik is the way to go. There was Loki. I didn't think Loki would be good. I spent some time testing several champions. So the reason Loki is good is because I don't know why this works, but when you use your special 3, it lands a curse on the opponent. And the way that the curse works is that every time they gain a buff, Loki steals it. So whenever you activate Masochism, Loki will gain that regen buff for 7 seconds. So he will heal, I'm guessing 5% over 7 seconds, which is pretty decent. Alright, so if you guys check this out, I'm using the special 3, and it's supposed to land a curse, and as you can see, it's been automatically nullified. But what's kind of weird about this is that even though you don't see the curse, it's actually still applied. So you see I'm stunning, which is part of the curse, and in a second I will parry. If I can get a parry, there it is. So you see it was automatically transferred to Loki. So if you parry by accident, you will be able to just get that regen. It's not something that I would rely on, but just so if you're using Loki, like let's say you took him to rank 5 for prestige purposes a while ago, now you can use him for this quest. So I would say he's pretty good. Plus, being a mystic, he gains power pretty fast. Star-Lord was awesome as well. He can just out damage anyone. Again, intercept. You don't want to be taking block damage. And Captain America, both of them outstanding. In the past where they have buffs active, or champions that have buffs active regularly, these two guys are so good for this because they take virtually no damage while blocking. Another hard hitter, new Spidey, or Sparky. Hood was pretty decent because of his Fate Seal or whatever that he places on critical hits. Whenever it gets whenever they get a buff, basically when Masochism activates, he'll nullify it, and then he'll gain a little bit of health as well. Archangel, I've heard, did wonders for Magik. Voodoo, besides the Masochism, the Magik and Doctor Strange fight, he's good everywhere else. You just gotta time everything right. Gwenpool was awesome. Since she can't die to specials, I found out that even if you block specials, she won't die. She'll like. I was doing a fight with Gwenpool, and she was literally at 1 health. I did mess up and die, but like I was taking 1 damage hits from Spider-Man with like 5,000 attack. Thor, I've heard, was really good. So with Thor, whenever he parries and stuns, it lands a stun and armor break, and so the armor break gets nullified, but you still get the stun. I also found Guillotine. She was pretty decent as well, and so I'll play the fights so you guys can see. Alright, so the reason for Gwenpool is because her signature ability, after 50 hits, her bleeds will actually stop triggering Masochism. And it's kind of a bad and good thing at the same time. I kind of wanted the bleeds to trigger it, that way I could get parries off for a 5-hit combo. But I just, you just gotta settle for it and go with intercepting. So as you can see, I'm trying as hard as I can just to push him right above the special 1. So you gotta plan that well. And Gwenpool does pretty well. If there are any specific fights you want to see, as much as I don't want to do it, just leave a comment. Let's say you want to see a full fight of the Yellow Jacket fight, or I don't know, maybe the full fight for Colossus, something like that. Anything but the Caltrops. I'll see what I can do. I am behind on a lot of things, just because I do work full time and I have other personal things that I gotta take care of. But yeah. Alright, so let's have a little recap. First, make sure you take in the right class champs. You want to get the class advantage, or the reverse, however you want to put it. It turns out to be really important. For example, I was taking like 1,000 damage from blocking when I was using Black Widow against the Spidey. Second, taking the right champs. It starts to matter a lot more because it makes it the fights easier. The third thing, take a champ to counter Caltrops, unless you want to just keep reviving champions because you're bleeding to death. Number 4, brush up on your intercepting. It doesn't matter what method you use. I do have a video on an intercept that I came up with through experience, that will I can confidently say will never fail you. It just takes a lot of practice. It does take some practice to get down, but once you get it down, it's second nature. 5, stock up on potions from Rumble Legends, in case you don't die from when you get hit. You'll have these potions to heal yourself up. And number 6, don't take anything below rank 4. If you take any rank 3 champions, you're looking at like 200 to 300 hit combos that you're gonna have to do. And the longer you're fighting, it's just, you know, about time that you mess up, or it's just a matter of time. Anyways, guys, I tried to make this as short as possible, but there's just so much to cover in this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.